Whoops. We were watching cutscenes or something. That was an accident. I wasn't paying attention. I'm still bummed out about... I really thought I was gonna get to play Shadows of the Damned. I really did, I really did. But, that does not seem to be in the cards at the moment. I'm gonna try again, I guess, but I don't know. I don't have a lot of... It was just not happening. Hey, Mario Imposter. And then a little smiley, wiggly, smiley face. Yeah, the thing I was trying to use to play Shadows of the Damned was just not working. I'll try again. Maybe next time we'll get it to work. You know who I was right. I'm not new. Toady. Oh yes, I recall Toady. So Toady has ascended into a new form, I see. It's cool. Alright, the last we left off, there was a lot of stuff going on actually. There was a lot of stuff. I accidentally got into the middle of something kind of important. I kept thinking like, oh, I'll just, you know, wait till this stuff ends and then I'll wrap up for the night, but it just kept going. So I guess we'll see. I think everyone was under attack. The resistance camp was under attack. The Pascal's robot village was under attack. And there was a bunch of big boss fight stuff. But we weren't done yet. I think there was something else going on. Let's see, where are we heading to? Oh, just right over here, I guess. Okay, well that's simple enough. Whoops. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep going down here. There's so many angry robots nowadays.
Now what?
Yeah, now what? I hear screaming and yelling. So they wanted us to come to this area, but I'm not... Maybe it's underground. Mario Imposter says, my brother is listening to CG5, and I respect that. I guess we're not supposed to be down here. No, this is the opposite of speedrunning. This is wandering around having no idea where we're going. I tend to do that a lot. But I don't know, it's like, it says, oh, okay. Now, we just somehow didn't hit the exact right spot.
And here you are.
This
I
is
know you two feel the
Sephiroth's
same,
little brother.
that this world is utterly
Hey Sally,
meaningless.
Acorn.
As far as I'm concerned, my brother was everything.
My controller is vibrating very violently.
And now, everything must die!
It's almost like you guys shouldn't have been going around killing everything. No, this guy isn't normal. He is very unnormal, actually. He's about as abnormal as you can get. Ow. He's not too tanky though. We're doing damage pretty quickly. I just gotta be careful, because he can damage me pretty quickly too. Yeah, I mean, there's melee attacks, but I'm just trying to be careful because he does a lot of damage, so, you know, if I get up too close too much. Okay, this is different. Interesting. We haven't really done stuff like this yet. It's so hard to see, though. Like, where the heck? Okay. Like, I have no idea where I'm supposed to jump on exactly. Alright, I'm gonna heal. Hey, Fack. We're here already. You weren't gone that long yesterday. I think I only played like another hour or so. So what did we do yesterday? After I came back from break, I went to where all the religious robots were, and they were all crazy, and they were like, become God. And so we did that, and then we came back, and then the village was under attack. And I thought that might be quick, but it kept going and going. And then what else happened? Oh, and then Pascal's village was under attack. And then Sephiroth's little brother got mad that we killed Sephiroth, even though Sephiroth kind of wanted us to. Oh, I forgot to heal. I'd like to heal now, please. I'd like to heal now, please. Please. Thank you. Also, Fack, I will have you know that yesterday, I felt so betrayed yesterday. I was in the middle of a boss fight. And I was the boss fight was easy. It's just that big orb that you fight in the cultist robot place. And I was just fighting it just fine. It was almost dead. As someone walked into my room at the time, so I kind of got distracted by them. Like, they were just kind of standing in my doorway for a while, talking to me, so I was kind of like looking over. And I was like, I didn't think anything of it, because I was like, if I get hurt at all, I'll auto heal. As Feck always told me, I don't need to pause to heal. And then I look back and I'm dead. Like, I literally just get killed. So the auto heal failed me yesterday. And it was my first death. And I was really bummed out. So from then on out, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to rely on auto heal. I'm going to manually heal every time. And then, later on that same stream, I was just fighting the robots who attacked the Resistance Village, which isn't that, they're just basic robots. And a few of them got me like stuck in a corner. Like, I don't know what happened. They like knocked me out of bounds, so my character thought I was trying to leave. So she automatically started going into a walking animation, and she was like, we shouldn't leave yet. And then the robots got like stun locked me to where like I was trying to pause and heal, but it was doing like this thing where you gotta be in a... I don't know, I guess you can't be stunned if you want to heal. And, so I died a second time that same stream, so yeah, I was like... I was pretty peeved that... After the first time, it's not as big of a deal because I was just more mad that, like... Okay, finally, Jesus. I don't know what the... So you weren't supposed to jump up on those platforms to get to him, I'm guessing. Because that just seemed to be going nowhere. I wish this pause button wasn't so mushy. Why are the buttons, like, lagging? What the hell? Sorry, hang on. I think the wire was loose. No, it's definitely still lagging. What the... I know it sounds cliche, Nightmare, but it's also a good piece of life advice. Be yourself, be honest with you. Oh, sorry. I was like trying to remember yesterday. Nightmare said something. I have a problem. I met this girl when we were assigned partners for a project, and she's really nice, and her voice is super cute, and I think I like her, but I'm female as well, and I don't know what to do. Yeah, what Fax said. I'm not really good at giving that kind of advice. What am I doing? Oh yeah, healing. There was like a couple of things I feel like happened yesterday that I was just kind of confused about, to be honest. But, oh boy. The main problem is that the auto heal only happens when you go under a certain amount of damage. So if you're right above that percentage, and then they do a very powerful attack, you know, that puts you in danger or death or... Man, I don't know how... Usually, like, the game has, like, really, really generous dodge boxes. And now, like, this dude's just hitting me over and over again. At least he doesn't have that much health. He actually doesn't have that much defense either. Pretty much all the damage I've been doing is my bullets. Because whenever I get too close, it gets a little dangerous. I could always throw my weapon. I don't know what I dodged right there.
What is it?
The energy seems to be coming from a large number of linked machine life forms.
Wait, he's healing? What the hell?
Force of whatever's left on the network.
Oh, that's... Come on.
Damn it! We'll never get anywhere like this. I'm going to try hacking into Eve and shutting him down.
Yeah, do that,
Back me up,
please.
QP.
On it. Protecting Unit 9S will
It's so hard to see everything that it's like really hard for me to read his attacks and stuff.
Analysis. The actions of Unit 9S have an unacceptably low probability of success. Proposal. Unit 2B should abandon Unit 9.
If 9S says he can do it, then he will.
You can, but you have to wait for them to cycle in an appropriate position. I assume you're talking about the platforming part, right? Because you might be kind of far back in the stream. That was quite a while ago when I was talking about that. I wonder what that circle thing is above him. Is that him about to, like... Oh, that's him getting hacked, probably. Okay, I don't... Sometimes I do like a... Looks like I'm going for like a pop-up move. But I'm not sure how to actually initiate that. I did read it a little late as well. Jesus. What the hell was that? Did I just throw something? Did you see that? It was like an explosive or something. Ugh. It's so hard to see. I think that might have been also... Okay, is that thing just impossible to dodge through? That's what I'm starting to think at this point. I don't think I've ever dodged that slap attack. Maybe I'm supposed to jump over it. It's just so, like I can't see anything. And the sandstorm, it makes it very hard to read.
Enemy unit cut off from network functionality.
Where the heck did you get that fist from? Did you hacked into him and stole his technique?
To me!
Hopefully that does it. Well, he got his part of his arm cut off. This is just turning into Dragon Ball Z at this point, Jesus. Here we go. This is stuff I'm more familiar with.
Nothing matters anymore!
Okay.
I'll erase you! I'll erase everything!
It's like I'm dodging into nothing. Was I dodging into 9S? Is that what was happening right there? It was like...
Nothing matters anymore!
I think there's invisible boundaries here. Nothing matters anymore. Why don't you just create another brother like your brother did to you? All you have to do is cut your tummy open, and another Sephiroth will fall out. It's just science, really. I think I have to use my gun here, right? I don't see how I would be able to reach him otherwise.
It's all because of you!
Ow. I think you're definitely meant to use the gun because he actually has a much lower defense than a lot of other bosses where like they clearly really want you to use your melee. By jumping. Yeah, but look at him. You'd never... Oh, actually I am okay. See, I thought he was like moving too quickly that if you tried to touch him. But then see, sometimes he's too high up. I don't know, I think I might have got lucky right there. Yeah, see, most of the time he is out of range. Or just... too hazardous to get to, I guess. Should probably heal. God, I hate how mushy this... the start button on this PS4 controller is like really mushed in. Oh, all we have is large recoveries left. It makes me wonder if I should hang on to that. Damn it. Hopefully I don't die right now. If I could just hold off without getting hit for too long. Okay.
Alert. NFCS destroyed. Close range combat no longer operable.
Well, that's fine. We weren't really doing that anyways. Ow, what the hell? Pardon me? Pardon me? Was that supposed to happen? I couldn't move. She was literally like... Did anyone see that? She was She was limping. It wouldn't let me do the dodge button or anything. I don't know what the hell I was supposed to do there. The start and select buttons on the DS4 really suck. They do, even when they do work fine, they're not very good. But yeah, the start one, which is titled options for some reason, is very mushed in. Okay, well at least we don't have to start the whole fight over. You're supposed to start limping though. If you're supposed to start limping, then I have no idea how I was intended to dodge that attack. Like I had full health, I think, and I was dead instantly. At least your auto heal or your regeneration heal does start working during cutscenes, which is nice. Yeah, he is just too out of the way most of the time. Oh, we don't have our... No, we don't have our recovery items either. God damn it. Am I supposed to find my body in this, like, in this sandstorm? Because I don't think that's gonna happen. I'll look for it. Is that me? Hang on. Oh man, this is not good. Oh wait, there I am. Jesus. Oh great. There's also a plug-in chip called Shockwave which can add more range to your melee attacks. I haven't been getting any plug-in chips because I didn't know what to buy from a meal. Honestly, like the last time I got plug-in chips... Actually, I don't think I've ever... Have I bought in plug-in chips? I bought capacity increase. Oh yeah, those are those buffs too, huh? Alright, I'll do that once we get to that part I died at last time, if I get the chance to. I don't know, I don't think you're really supposed to melee this form, because look at how much he's moving and stuff, like you... Right here, like I could maybe jump right at him, but I mean, I would have hit those projectiles most likely. Okay, so there's that.
Alert. NFCS. Destroyed. Close range combat. No longer operable.
Okay. So now... Look, oh, the menu's all glitching out. Melee attacks eat projectiles. Since when? I never knew that. Oh, pfft. Look, I don't have any... Oh wait, no. Sorry, enhancement items. How about say I didn't think I had any. So, ranged defense up. I have one of these. Somehow I didn't know that. I don't think anything else really will help. Okay, so this time they actually gave us time to like dodge stuff. I don't know what the heck happened last time. Yeah, that's our health on the top right there. It makes it look like we're the boss. Ow.
Nothing matters anymore!
I don't know, I guess it's been so long since I've done that that I just completely forgot about it.
FFCS destroyed. Ranged combat no longer.
What the? Did I skip something? That was a very abrupt cut. Sandstorm gone, him on his knees, we're in front of him about to stop him. The robot got cut off.
Finally.
I don't know how I could have skipped something though. There wasn't even a cutscene happening yet. Uh-oh.
9S!
He's been hacked.
I really screwed up. I must have been corrupted when Eve detached from the network.
No.
It's okay. I can always reload my backup data from the bunker.
True.
But you'll lose you. The you that exists at this very moment.
Guess so. But we can't.
Yeah, but it's not even the you that existed before the other very that moment.
So,
9S.
please, Tubi. I want you to do this for me.
Do it. Do it for him. Oh, she chokes him. Oh my god. Out of all the ways. To be, please. She's very upset.
It always ends like this.
I wonder what exactly that meant, him being corrupted, because I don't think there was really a precedent for that. Did that mean Eve was going to take over him? Does that mean he was going to start just going haywire like the other the robots?
There's still some alive.
Of course there are. There's so many. There are many a robot.
Goddamned machines! is this? A message? The data transmissions. They're resonating with each other.
The logic virus.
Wait a second, 2B.
Who are...
It looks like I left my personal data in the machine side of things. Next thing I knew, my sense of self was regenerated over the surrounding network.
I am now
Having
Alphonse
multiple selves
Elric.
fused together like this is a pretty valuable experience, so I wanted to record it. But I couldn't access any storage areas yet. So I just multiplexed it over the memories of some nearby enemies, so that when I returned to my own body,
Ines. I'm glad you're okay.
Yeah.
I kind of wish 9S didn't die at the start of the game. I feel like it would have been more impactful if that hadn't already happened. Because she's making a big deal about, like,
What is it that
you know, the
separates
youth
machines from androids like us?
of right now is going to die.
The machines have gained emotions.
The him from right now was already a backup, an old
final
backup from the
screams
previous
summoned on
him
the
from
edge
another
of death.
time, so I don't know.
They
I get
still
to her, it
echo
was like really,
within me.
you know, devastating. But I just feel like I wish they hadn't killed him right at the start. I think that, to me, if he had never died, then I would have felt like it would have... Wait, that's the end of the first route? Oh. Okay, I didn't expect... Okay, I didn't think that was the ending right there. I thought there was still a lot more to go. I know there's a lot... Like, the routes have a lot more going on. I didn't expect... Wow, that's funny. We were 30 minutes away. Hope you enjoyed it, because, so they're not gonna make us play through the whole route again just to get Route B, I'm guessing, right? Like, well, the way that Replicant did it, it started you at about the halfway point, right? It's weird because from this perspective, Automata almost feels like a smaller scale game than what Replicant felt like. Although I guess Replicant Remaster did come out after. That would be crazy, right? It would, especially because there are some games where I would definitely be down to play through again multiple times a lot. I don't necessarily know if Replicant or Automata is that kind of game because there are a lot of grindy moments. I did not... okay, I know that's probably not the actual final boss, but I didn't think that was the final boss. Like, it didn't... I didn't have a good read on the pacing of the game that was the big finale moment. Which also would have made more sense of, like, okay, the big is he dead thing and she's crying, finally showing emotion. Like, that completely went over my head. I thought we were, like, at the halfway point of, like, the base story. It might not have helped that I just started a stream, so, like, I was, like, in the middle of... Like, there was definitely a lot of stuff going on. But I broke it up in the middle of it because I don't know. I probably should have saved going back to the camp. Should I just skip the credits? Is this something I should skip? I'm guessing it's okay to skip the credits. Okay, hey. Well, before we figure out if we should skip or not, how long did it take me to do this? Let's see. Let's see here. About a... It took me about 12 hours. Yeah, the music is good. The music in both games were quite good. I thought it was really cool that the Tokyo Olympics were using a lot of video game music. I kind of wished they used, like, I don't know, I feel like they were using, like, songs from a very specific kind of game. Like, I saw, like, Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy, Nier. Notification from Square Enix. To all players, thank you very much for playing Nier Automata. We have a special message for you. This game has several different storylines that change each time you play. You have witnessed the A route, but there are still many story elements and changes to the gameplay systems you have not yet seen. We highly recommend you play through again to witness the full Nier Automata experience. We hope you enjoy the rest of the game. It's just really Square Enix PR. So, Fact, you described the routes in Nier Automata as being different in that Replicant feels like it has a concrete ending with Route A, and then the other routes just kind of expand upon that. And you said that Automata didn't really feel like that, and it was more just like you had to keep going. It didn't really feel like it left on a cliffhanger. I guess I'll make a new one just in case. Continue and load that save data. I mean, I'm definitely curious to see what else might happen. Based on what I played so far, I actually feel like I like Replicant more overall. Obviously, there's still a lot more to this if I, take the time. I feel like I like the characters more in Replicant, and the story was more interesting in that it kind of felt like a more unique idea, whereas with Automata, like, it's not like everything has to be, a groundbreaking new thing, but like just based on what Replicant was, this did seem a lot more basic. But I guess we're gonna restart and see what happens. Yeah, I was really bummed I couldn't get Shadows of the Damned to work today. I thought I had it, but I didn't want to load into the game because I didn't want to spoil anything, but I was like, you know what, I should load into the game, and then... Other brother. Okay. Uh-oh, other brother. Interesting, okay. Is this the origin?
Please start moving. Brother.
Damn. Are we gonna play as a robot? Hey, we are! The way that camera panned. I thought that R2 was the brother button for a second. But that was a coincidence. Like the Mario button that Luigi has.
If I give my brother this, he'll move again. I need a container.
Oil. Alright, we need a container to hold this oil. There's containers over here.
I can use this.
Jumping is faster. That looks like popcorn butter or something.
Okay now, brother.
I think it's full. Oh no! Okay, we can't jump while we hold it. Now we know. Now see, stuff like this is stuff I like. This stuff's interesting. I wonder if we also can't like trip over those things. I feel like we totally can trip over those things, so I'm just gonna avoid them. Oh, look at the liquid in there. It's like a sky moving.
Just a little more.
There we go. I don't know if oil's magically gonna fix your brother,
Doesn't
to be
matter how
honest.
much oil you give him, little guy. You can't make a machine your brother.
Can't say that.
Well, looks like it's time.
How can you see a machine being that... showing that much humanity and that's how you react to it? Did everyone in the chat leave right after I showed up?
Operator 210 to Unit
Maybe they had to
Come in,
run
9S.
off somewhere. I
9S
don't know.
here. Go ahead.
The Yorha troops have commenced their descent. Disable the enemy base's defense systems immediately.
Roger that.
Well, this is different. Look, we're already playing as 9S instead. So, you know, this... My worry is that we were going to... What is that exactly? My worry is that we were going to have to just literally play the same... campaign again.
Alert. Proceed with...
Whoops. Now I don't know what to proceed with. Ernest was last heard to say, I can't control my curiosity about machines anymore. I'm leaving so I can study them as much as I want. He was never heard from again. Okay. What? What? Pardon me? What? I found an ending? Is this a joke? I'm confused. Okay. Wait, don't go that way, but that was the... Wasn't that the way to go? Okay, I am confused. That was Route G? We just did Route G? Oh. Okay. I didn't... That was very unexpected. Unfortunately, you're a few seconds off the Route G world record time. Oh yeah, we should skip this.
Wait a minute. If I give my brother this, he'll move again. I need a container. I can use this. It will be okay now, brother.
Okay. And we don't want to walk. I'm so confused about how that triggered exactly. Like, I guess you said I went a certain way, but it didn't seem like there's anything special or different about the way I went. Like, I thought that was just where we were going. I can't even remember specifically what I did. I just remember following the path. For a second, I really thought Route A, 2B's huge story. Route B. Oh, we're playing as 9S. He was never heard from again, the end. So I'm trying to remember what I did
210 to
here.
Unit 9S. Come in, 9S.
9S here. Go ahead.
The Yorha troops have commenced their descent. Disable the enemy base's defense systems immediately.
Roger that.
So, oh, only he can open the, or maybe, I don't know. So you're not supposed to go up here. Or was it when I got up here?
Alert. Proceed with mission operations immediately.
Because there's a left and a right, but I don't know if I had time to do that. Because as soon as I stepped on that platform, the ending happened, right? Okay, see, I wasn't sure if, like, if I had went left or right, and that might have been... So we go down here. And there we go. I don't know, the way that they have you set up, it seems like they're pointing you in that direction. So I don't get how that's the extra ending. If anything, the secret robot down there should have been the extra ending. Oh hey, it's one of these again. Whoops. Unfortunately, you gotta be careful when you use your super thing, I guess, because if you're in a bad position after you're done using it, you'll take damage. Oh, he has auto healing too, nice. I don't know if that carried over from my old chip, or if he just has it naturally. Probably get hit again. Oh, I didn't. Sweet. You walked by the ladder you were meant to use several times. I didn't see no dang ladder.
We'll need you to
I
take
saw
down
a
the
big old
enemy's
path
defense
right in
systems
front
to
of me.
give our attack squadron a chance. You have 4 targets that need to be hacked. Be advised that hostiles have been detected around each target and must be defeated before continuing.
Okay. Who's that talking to us? That seems like a very different voice. Is that the commander? Is this when I'm hacking? Oh. Operator 210 or 210.
The target is now accessible.
Yeah.
1 affirmation will suffice.
Fine.
1 affirmation shall suffice. Two B had operator 6-0. Wow, we got 16 experience.
Hacking complete.
Fighting's
Proceed to
not
the
my
next target.
thing. Fighting's not my thing. But I'm gonna blow up everyone in my path. Yeah, hopefully I could get that PS3 emulator to work. Basically what was happening is it was just like, the game just wasn't running. It was like really, really laggy. And I was trying a bunch of different options to fix it, but I'm gonna have to look up some more like tutorials and stuff and see if there's anything
Hacking complete. 2 targets
anything else I can do. Because I read that Shadows of the Damned has a very good supported ROM, so it should be, the ROM itself should be okay. So I'm thinking it has to be just some setting in the emulator itself that I need to set up differently. I love how it slips into the chiptune version as you fill up the hacking meter. True. I like that too. I might have been spoiled from Anodyne, but I wish that the hacking segments had a little bit more to them.
Hacking complete. 1
Because that
target
is kind of what comes to mind and makes me think of
This is a real
Anodyne.
pain. May I remind you that personal chatter during operations is restricted? Fine.
Well, he's so sassy with her compared to 2B. Where 2B is a lot more respectful. Oh, they will. I wonder why that might be. You wonder why, what might be? I'm sorry, I forgot what whatever I was just talking about.
Hacking of enemy defense system complete.
What was I talking about? I talked about the hacking thing, Anodyne, PS3 emulator. Oh, why is he more respectful with 2B?
Only 1 unit remaining. Ooh, must have been rough out there. The enemy's defensive weapons.
I don't know, he respects her. He looks up to her. He's intimidated. But then you could just add that question onto there. Why does he respect her? Why does he look up to her? This game gives me Gunbird vibes sometimes, and that's a good thing, because Gunbird's fun. I think I had Gunbird 2 specifically on a Dreamcast.
Whoa. Get a load of that thing. Firing missiles.
Yeah, Gunbird. I think it's a Capcom game, because Morrigan's a secret character in a Gunbird 2. And it's like a bullet hell game for the Dreamcast. I think it was also an arcade game.
Better make sure he's actually dead next time. That was dangerous, man. You're 2B, right? My name's 9S.
Oh, this is where he first showed up to us.
Copy that.
So, was that big old buzzsaw the Goliath you came here to take
Yeah,
out?
Gunbird 2
No,
was the one I had
just
for
another
Dreamcast,
defensive
and it was
system.
really fun because you could choose between 4 different characters to
Well,
start, and then there's
I
2
guess we have to
secret
find the target
characters.
then, huh? I've got a flight unit, so I'll take a look around the perimeter.
And
Alright, I'll
If
work
you-
my way inside from the ground.
Every character, like single player, has 2 different endings because they're all trying to get this like secret. They're trying to get their wish granted, basically. By like this being, this godlike being that can grant any wish.
I was going to send you
So
the
everyone
update
has
I
an A
collected
and B
earlier.
ending depending on what wish they make. Like you can tell them what wish they want. But then also there's a special ending depending on if you pair 2 characters
I'm glad you're
together.
here. Why? Scanners like me mostly work
So
alone.
if you pair
Scouting out enemy lines and
there's
all
this
that,
little like
I don't
witch
usually
girl.
have a
She's
partner.
not actually a little girl, but
It's kinda fun.
she's like
Emotions
20 or something, but she has like the detective
And another thing. Stop
like case
calling me
closed disease where someone cursed her to where she's like she looks like she's like 10, but she's actually an adult. So she's trying to all she's trying to do is cure that curse she has on her. I forget if she's like turning younger still or if she's just that age permanently. So that's her whole thing. I think one of her wishes is like she wishes she were big because she wants to be big again, but obviously that can be interpreted many different ways. So the wish granter like makes her huge. But she's still like a kid, but she's giant. There's an Ola card in that game as well. I think I used him a lot. And he's a vampire. I don't know if he's from like Darkstalkers or if he's just from Gunbird, because I've never played Darkstalkers. Also, hey Double O, how's it
Sure is
going?
big. I guess humans used to use it as a weapons factory, but now it's just crawling with machines.
Oh god, I was like looking at the
The
chat.
enemy seems to have reached
Man,
them.
okay, he has some good chips apparently, because we just auto healed. Hang on, let me look at what items I have actually. Can you not? Okay, I guess you can't look while in this mode. I'll just assume he has really good chips. Yeah, this is not a game where you can really look away at any moment because there's always like new stuff happening.
There's no actual meaning behind anything machines do.
Alright, so we do have the same chips, basically. Which means I don't have very many healing items left either, so I better be careful. She's got the Annie Milanakis. Well, kind of. Well, not really. She was cursed. She's normally looks like a normal adult. There's a Psycho collection on Switch that includes all the Gunbird games. Oh, really? How many are there? Because I only... like I said, I had Gunbird 2. I might still have that.
You mean the birds? Yeah.
I didn't know they made any more
Probably because the environment
beyond that, if they did. Yeah, it's a really fun game to play with a friend. And you have like unlimited continues, like if you're just playing on console casually, and it's like, you can just play through and have fun.
I guess even they get bad intel from time to time, huh?
I wouldn't bet on that.
It has really satisfying boss fights. Like the way you like destroy the bosses piece by piece, these giant, like, flying mechs. Gunbird 2, and Gunbark?
What's going on?
Gunbark?
She appears to be engaging.
And there's others. There's even more in there.
Let's go.
I might have to check that out. I had no idea that Gunbird 2 and Family were available for the Switch.
To me!
I honestly haven't even thought of that game in a while. I'm trying to remember the other characters.
I'm going to destroy it.
Right. I'll provide support.
Enemy complete.
I think his
Software
robot does
vulnerabilities
2
and
circles of
penetration tests
blasts, and
detected.
hers only did
Displaying
1,
on
if I
HUD.
remember
I'll
correctly.
hack this thing and weaken it.
Oh, so we're gonna go hack him? Oh, he's not even focused on me. Whoops. Hang on, let's focus on this first. Gunbird appears to be a mashup of Gunbird and Breakout / Arkanoid. Really? That actually sounds pretty interesting. I really might have to check that collection out. If that's cheap, maybe I'll even pick it up. There's this plump, like Arabian dude on a magic carpet. I remember that was one of the characters. There's this like inventor girl who has like a cool robot mech that she uses. That's another thing that's cool. Like every character, they don't just fly in ships. They all have a different way of fighting. Like the witch girl's on a broomstick. I think Olicard just straight up flies by himself because he's a vampire, so he can do that. I think Morrigan, same thing. Now here we go. Yeah, I like that these are getting more in depth. They're adding more to these hacking segments. I like that. Enemy missiles intercepted. I remember this part. Oh, Morrigan's only in the Dreamcast version, really? That's the first time I think I really saw Morrigan. That in Marvel 2 and Gunbird 2. And I had no idea who she was, but the fact that she was in multiple games, I was like, well, she must be important. Because she keeps showing up in these different Capcom games. $40 on Switch, but the individual games available separately on Steam. That's weird that she's only on the Dreamcast version. Do they still have the samurai dude? That was the other, he was like this pink rose petal themed samurai. What is this? Ooh, interesting. I like this. Yeah, I still need to play Darkstalkers. I've never played Darkstalkers. I really have to do that. Now we can hear.
Voice functionality recovered.
That's so cool. First we couldn't hear anything. Uh-oh, did I miss something? Nope, okay, we're good.
I have to repair him. Hod, get me staunching gel and logic virus vaccines. Then access the...
Inadvisable. The subject's vital signs are too poor to attempt field repair in
Shut up!
current...
Just do what I say!
To be. Just go.
You shut up too.
I don't remember her acting this emotional about it last time. Or maybe she did. It was the start of the game, so my memory's kind of foggy.
We take pride in our service.
She mentioned the logic virus happens when you do a little too much unprotected hacking. Okay.
Usage rights transferred from 9S to 2B. Requesting acknowledgement.
Please.
All right.
I think when I'm still fresh on new characters, I have a harder time remembering or retaining what they've done or been through because I'm still trying to like get to know who they are first.
Incoming enemy fighters detected.
Oh. Okay, interesting. Hey, it's my body. Oh, is he attacking our body? I'm supposed to protect the body, aren't I? Or maybe they're just... No, yeah, they are. They're attacking the body. I didn't realize that. I'm failed. Okay. Good thing we had a healing item left. We're definitely gonna have to restock on those, because I know I'm running low at this point. These little guys are... Ah! Heal, please! Hurry! We maybe have like one or two of those left, I think. That's not good. Ow.
Weaknesses found in enemy units.
2B. I found a weakness in the target. Hacking in to provide support.
Well, so far this has been entirely unique to the first campaign, which is good.
The control on the enemy's upper arm. Use your pod. Should be able to take it over.
I told you to shut up!
We're doing a lot of hacking. Oh, we're hacking.
Seize its control system.
Unprotected hacking. I just realized you're wording on that.
Behavior table adjusted. Balance controls overridden. Enemy unit subjugation complete.
9S, you always have to use protection.
2B has successfully commandeered the enemy unit.
Continuing support.
Oh god, these guys again.
Upload 2B's memory data package.
Alert. Memory data for Unit 9S has not yet been updated.
It's fine. Upload 2B's data first.
Affirmative.
I don't know, I think I like the ending where 9S decides to go away to study robots and he's never heard from again. That's probably the best ending in the game. She was just standing there the whole time. So this is what 9S was up to while we were having that big boss fight.
You just die already!
talk about bringing the battle to them. 2B.
Contact command. Request assistance.
No. It doesn't look like that's going to be necessary.
Is this where they get their black boxes and they smush them together and it does a big old
Great.
fireworks show?
I don't imagine that this is going to end well.
Here we go.
The black box.
Give me your half of the amulet.
Right.
Requesting destruction of enemy hostiles via black box reaction.
Request accepted.
2B. It was an honor to fight with you. Truly.
The honor was mine.
He accidentally drops his into the ocean. Whoops. You ever stub your toe so hard you're pretty sure you might have broken it? Yes, I have. I've stubbed my toe
Looks
so
like
hard
it's
on a
time to have
couch that the
2B get herself
couch
set
like
up. She's probably waiting in her room
moved,
now.
and I heard a crack, and my freaking toe was purple. It was my big toe and the toe next to it were both purple for a while. That was probably the worst toe stub I've ever done. Because I've had other times where I stub my toe, like, it feels like it was as hard as that time, but it usually is not actually that bad. But no, that time was like... Yeah. Why did you stub your toe? Okay, we definitely need a lot more of these. Whoops, not that many. We'll probably pick up more too, we just haven't really had the chance to. Yeah, I've got it wrapped at the moment to keep it from bending weird. No swelling or anything, so I think it's minor, whatever I did. Oof, yeah. Well, recover well soon, because I know how that feels. Pro tip, if you only buy large recoveries, that means Auto Heal will always use large recoveries. That's true. I noticed that was happening during the start of this thing. But I can't rely on Auto Heal though, that's the problem. Like, I've actually died from it. Have I saved? I should probably quick save just in case. Arcade? Play hacking games you've cleared. Oh. Wow, so 9S units get way better options. That's not fair. And by way better options, I mean that one extra option that's arcade. You've got mail. Wait a minute, he could check her mail? Is it because he's a hacker? Sorry being sub out of the blue, but I've got a fish. I want you. Okay. Prepared a hacking library using combat data from your units. All hacks have been encountered previously can now be revisited later. Okay, they're just saying that. Hacking stuff. Oh, wait. We could just go through her mail, huh? That's a little rude. Pretty sure that's just a convenience for you as a player. Oh. Well, you never know. It
Sorry
could
to
be on
barge in on you.
purpose.
Oh, looks like you've already started.
Did I just hack her? Whoops.
2B, can you hear me? I'm starting your boot sequence. First, you'll want to check your brightness settings.
Oh, I remember this. Is she the one doing it?
You don't know how to adjust the brightness? I think it's set up to respond to some kind of input. Alright. Just give me a second here. Okay, I found the guide. If you can just follow that, it'll make things easier.
Remember when I said it was recording? Wait, so it's literally playing the recording of when I did it before? That's
Let's get
neat,
started.
actually.
We'll go through each
Wow.
adjustment in order. Let's start by getting the brightness set.
Oh god, you're gonna see me.
Okay, how does this look? Roger that. Oh, and I should probably let you know that this entire process is being recorded for posterity.
That's a cool idea. I don't know
Now let's
many
take a
games
look
that
at your
like
voice
record.
recognition settings.
I was
Seems your
just
voice
thinking about
recognition
that
is set to
fact.
mute, which isn't gonna work.
I remember
call out
you
to you now.
said I
Make
should
sure you
put
can
those
hear my
voices
voice.
full blast.
Ma'am, are you there? Can you hear me? Hello? Go ahead and adjust your settings.
Wow,
so you
look
can
at
hear me,
that.
all right?
On his end, you can hear his
Adjust the
voice
settings
still,
until
but
you
when
can
I
hear
lowered
my
it to
voice.
0 to
Alright,
test
are we
it,
good now?
his voice stopped coming out. So that's actually a nice detail that they didn't mute it right here. You can see how indecisive I am.
Thank you. Anyway, that takes care of the settings. Oh, what the heck? My pulse rate is rising.
Oh!
It seems
Is
to
it
be
because
back
I
to
said
normal
that?
now. How odd. Hold on. Your
That's
self-destruct
funny.
permissions are missing. Wait a sec. We need to restore those. I could set it for you, but you should probably do it yourself. Regulations and all, you know?
I'm probably talking to chat right now. It looked like I left it off.
Morning.
Pretty sure I turned it on though.
The commander's put me in charge of your maintenance, ma'am. That means I'll be performing regular checks on you from now on.
Ma'am.
I see.
Oh, don't worry. We 9S models are the best around, you know.
Huh.
Though
Not
I
to
suppose
brag,
we're not
but...
exactly known for our modesty.
9S.
What is it, ma'am?
Stop calling me ma'am.
Huh?
There's no need to be so formal.
Alright. If you say so.
I'm glad I chose that dialogue option.
Oh, I almost forgot. The commander was calling for you. We better go see what's up, man. 2B.
Alright.
You need to be near an access point to save your data. You can see access points on the close range map. Be sure to save often.
Now I'm a little worried because we're gonna be together for a while. So it does seem like at this point it might have us just going through a lot of the same stuff as the first route.
2B. Maintenance finished? Yes, Commander. You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy.
So if the commander's an android,
But risky.
is there
Try
only
not to
one
be
of
so
her?
reckless next time.
Whereas like
Understood.
every other
I know
model,
you're fresh
usually
out of
there's like
maintenance, But I
multiple.
have another mission for you. I need you to.
Doesn't
We have so. Understood.
I'm gonna kinda skip through these if I can. We don't need to hear it all again. Although some things might be good for me to hear again because it'll help me like if I missed anything
The
or...
surface? That means we'll be getting flight units, huh? Better head for the hangar.
Might help things stick into my mind
Usually
better.
we can't get near flight units. They're way too expensive for us grunts. Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet. The hangar's up ahead. Let's go.
So this is part of what I think makes Automata the better game. That when you're seeing things from 9S's perspective, you're playing as him rather than playing as 2B again. Yeah, I like that too. I mean, I didn't do a bunch of route stuff in Replicant, so I can't really compare. The base game, I liked Replicant more. But like I said, there's still more of this to do. I think I just found the story and the characters in Replicant more interesting overall.
Why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
Alright, alright.
In Replicant, you're adding in Kaine's story, but you're still playing his brother Nier. I guess that's a good point.
2B, you're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll put up instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
Roger.
Bunker to 2B, come in. I've set a landing point for your flight unit.
But do you get to play as... Do you ever get to play as Emil in Replicant? Because that would be awesome.
But we can't risk the enemy discovering their position. Understood. Good luck down there.
They should have just put it in Emil mode. Emil makes a meal, and then you're just making a sandwich as a meal. Even though he probably doesn't have to eat.
Target location acquired. Marking on map. Proposal. Proceed to target location.
Yeah, this is where they fed us into the building. There should be an open window. There we go. Oops.
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
The good news here is 9S conveniently gets taken out of commission a handful of times in the story. Yeah, I was just thinking of that actually. Because I'm curious to see more of his side of things as we're playing, especially now that we're getting hints that I guess he might have had feelings for 2B. Or at least a crush on her. And yeah, like, it is a good thing that he actually is kind of taken out, especially like, what, like the last third of the story, he just
So this is the resistance
he's gone
camp,
for a
huh?
while.
We should probably go talk to their leader first thing.
You're number 2. My name is Anemone. I'm the leader of the android resistance that controls most. You must be the new scouts we heard about.
I'm gonna
Well,
kind of
please-
skip through a lot of the dialogue again. And then they just want us to talk to a bunch of people, okay. Yeah. Whoops. I accidentally refused the help. My bad. Let me try that again. I mean, I'm not gonna go out of my way to do missions again, but... if I happen to...
Okay, that's everything the supply trader asked for.
Hello.
Man, these chores are a real pain in the butt, huh?
The Resistance is a valuable ally to Yorha. By helping them, we also help ourselves. So no, I don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, aren't you supposed to... oh, there we go. Have you ever fought a robot before? Nah. Here's a little lesson in android history. What do we do? Oh. Wait, I found the materials already? When did that happen? I guess I just had them on me, probably. Cool. Also, we're already level 24. At this point, we're probably like level 3 or something. I already forgot what we're supposed to do. What's the first thing we did? Let me think. They sent us to just go fight some robots, right? No, that is what the side quest that guy just gave us, I think. I can't actually remember what our main objective was at this point. Maybe we talk to the leader again. Where is she? Oh, there she is. Like, yeah, somehow I missed her completely. You know what? Because she's not sitting, like, in front of stuff, so I was like... I didn't realize it was a... it was a store. She just said to go talk to Helmet Head. This game's too difficult. I'm good. I guess I'm just gonna go here because I don't see anything else. It doesn't say it's a main quest though, that's what concerns me.
This must have been quite a city once upon a time. Too bad vegetation's claimed most of it now.
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact.
This is 9S.
Oh, you had to leave the village so they would actually give us a mission, right?
Nothing to report. Copy that. And no need for a weather report.
That happened to me a few times throughout the game. Like, I didn't know what to do, and then I left the village.
So formal all the time, operator.
And then they usually give you some directions. So I guess when in doubt, leave.
This is the place that weapons trader was talking about. Uh-oh. I'm picking up hostile machine life forms.
No, you're just picking up machine life forms. You just assume they're hostile. Maybe you're the hostile one, 9S. You ever think about that?
Plant life has claimed most of the central area. Big plants, too.
Report. Records show that vegetation
Big
has grown to an abnormal
plants.
size since the departure of humans.
Big
I
plants.
wonder if there are any huge boars and such, too.
I wonder why the boars and elk and stuff are fine, or moose or whatever they are. But the humans nearly got wiped out. I guess the robots didn't think that the, they didn't think the animals were that much of a threat. The aliens, I mean. There we go.
That should be enough. Let's get these back to the trader.
Oh no, it's a dead end. The aliens didn't want to miss out on board drifting. Oh yeah, they must have heard of the wonders of board drifting. Wow, they even remember the chests I've opened. So this whole world has kind of been like, the things I've done already are kind of picked clean, it looks like. Should probably mark on my map the, where I'm going. Where is the resistance? Oh, here it is. Just FYI, you can hack almost anything, not just when the triangle prompt pops up. Does big damage too. Oh, really? Ah, so that's what that is. Well, that'll be sick for bosses. And I'm guessing the harder the enemy, the trickier the hacking segment will be. Oh, subjugate. Does that mean you can, like, use him? Like, he'll help you fight? I'm gonna hack this moose. Didn't work. I guess it must be completely organic. Damn it, I hopped over the wrong side. Just head around this way. Alrighty, who needed this stuff? You? There we go. But I think that was just a side mission though. I feel like there's still... Oh, here we go. So yeah, we just had to do that. Alright, so now they're sending us off to just go... beat up some robots. Machines in the desert. I remember that.
Operator to 9S. Transferring coordinate data for the location.
I'm wondering if it would be
specified by
safe to skip
resistance
some cutscenes.
Nice,
Or
operator.
if
You work fast.
a lot of the cutscenes are
Shattered
different
drains energy,
since it's
9S.
from 9S's
Please
perspective,
keep
so
your
I shouldn't.
comments reserved for mission-related topics.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely will try the subjugation. I will subjugate them to do my bidding. Do not skip cutscenes for reasons. Okay. Whoa, these big boys. Let's subjugate one of these bad boys. This is a much simpler one than I was expecting.
Whoa. They're speaking.
Ah, I didn't get the option. Hang on. Maybe I hit one of the little ones by accident. Yeah, this is different. Ah, so it only works to certain robots. Ow. These are your metal slime equivalents, just insanely beefy but good rewards for killing them. That's Dragon Quest, right? Whoops. Oh no, I died. I assume I just take damage when that happens. Oh, interesting. Better than dying. Try that again. Whoops, not you. Oh no, now that I know about subjugate, it ain't happening. Wait a minute, are these golds? Were the other robots this color? Or they're kind of like bronze, huh? Because I would say even the smaller one is actually a lot beefier. Wow, he has a lot of health. Like, this little guy has more health than the big robots, I think, by a lot. Like, damn, if hacking does that much. Okay, so yeah, they are gold. Like, for some reason that didn't stick out to me until just right now. Because when you were saying metal slime... And also how freaking tough he is. Oh, that moose, he's gonna show up and help. That's how you know they're the metal slimes. That makes sense. Damn! What the heck, moose? Can't you see there's more crazy stuff going on right now? Now what the heck is this thing gonna drop when we manage to kill it? That's what I want to know. You keep getting XP for the successful hacks as well. I think that big guy just died inadvertently as I was trying to take out the real threat. That ought to do it. Oh, he just passed out. He's not even dead. That's weird. Maybe we gotta take out the big one first. Hacking's the only real way to damage these guys. That's why they don't show up until he plays 9S. Makes sense. I like these modes a lot. Wait, what was hitting me? Was it the wall? Oh yeah, the red walls are damaged. I almost died there, I wasn't even paying attention. Machine core. I got one of those during the Route A. I think it was like just one time I got a machine core. Alright, lava block, gotcha. Gotta look out for lava blocks. Big money! Big prizes! I love it! Wait, I wonder if we can teleport. I feel like I saw teleport as an option, huh? I could have probably just used a teleporter to go to the desert. Well, now we're almost at a teleport spot, so might as well keep heading this way. You trying to clean up on Skyward Sword and this last dang heart piece is locked behind a minigame. Damn, you already got almost all the heart pieces? Fuck, you're out of control. Okay, yeah, you can't. But we should save anyways. You must really like that game if you went out of your way. You know what? I don't know if I've ever maxed out my hearts in any Zelda game. I just never put the time into it. I probably also would be like, where the heck do I get these all?
Currently, our struggle against the machine life forms is at a stalemate. This battle has raged for far too long. I am sure all of you find the effort grueling. But now is not the time to give up. Now, more than ever, we must forge on. Remember that
I think this is the guy whose voice sounded familiar to me last time I was playing.
than a return to Earth. Glory to mankind.
Those council broadcasts are always so stiff.
Fact says I get max hearts in every Zelda game. Really?
Report.
Yeah, I don't know. I just, for some reason, I was never one to really 100% most things. I liked doing really like elaborate but fun side extra stuff, like the big Ron sword, or like doing all of the Happy Mask Salesman masks. Like that stuff to me I always liked doing. But if it was mainly just like completing like a max amount of stats, that's usually not as interesting to me, unless it maybe unlocks something special beyond that.
Hey, our lead name's Jackass. I hear you guess that means we...
Looks like it.
Hmm?
Boom!
Won't have anyone getting tangled up in that. No, don't go trying to be a hero.
I won't like do every side quest for every quiver upgrade or whatever, but once I max out on hearts, I'm good to tackle the fun. Wait a minute, wait a minute. You get all the hearts before you fight the final boss? Hold on, that is... like, that's crazy. I've never heard of that. I always thought max hearts would be like a post-game thing, like... because it must take so long and be so, like, so much time wandering around places just looking for hearts. I've never heard of that before.
There's gotta be an easier way, right?
Is that something you just decided to do because you thought, like, that was something to do? Oh, these guys don't want to fight, do they? I don't remember. They weren't really doing anything. Because it doesn't feel right to reach the height of your power when there's nothing left to do. I can understand that reasoning. And that is probably a problem with Zelda games, to be honest, is that most of the time there isn't much in terms of extra challenges after beating the main game.
This sure is slippery.
In most of them. I'm sure there's some cases here and there where there's like extra stuff. I mean, how often do Zelda games have like optional bosses, for instance, if at all? I mean, I'm sure Breath of the Wild does because that's just that kind of game.
Couldn't tell you why, though.
It's always nice to have, like, a little bit of extra stuff. At least, like, one extra boss. Like, Thousand Year Door has, the, what do you call it? The Bone Tail. The Hook Tail is the first boss.
Do you think
During the final part of the game, you end up fighting Hook Tail's brother, Gloomtail? And then, if you go through the Pit of 100 Trials, which is very much a post-game thing, because you have to be really, really leveled up to even stand a chance, that's where you'll fight like the secret boss. The hell was that? Did you hear that? It sounded like a bagpipe screaming. Hang on, I'm gonna heal up a bit and listen to this. There's a... Oh! I never ran into these guys somehow. Jesus. I think I remember a screaming guy at another point in the game. I don't remember them right here. I think I know what happened. I think I skipped all this stuff the first time I came to the desert.
Going through some old data.
Because
like what humans used to wear long ago.
Alright, so if you look at the map, you see they give you a bunch of points to check out. Like they say to like go in a circle. I think I decided to start it at the end of it because I went like right here right away, and then immediately like it just started a cutscene in a new area. I never like went around this deserty spot.
Face paint like that too.
I don't remember him saying that dialogue either. So you know what? I'm actually just gonna go right for the main objective. Oh, they added new enemies as well, though, so maybe those could be new. Yeah, that screaming just completely caught me off guard. But sorry, Fax said there's a boss rush in Skyward Sword. Naturally, the final boss only gets added to the boss rush once you beat them. Oh, that's good. Breath of the Wild has like one optional boss, 2 if we count the DLC. A Zelda game with DLC feels so wrong.
Die. Run. Run. Scary.
Okay.
It's heading for that rocky area.
Oh!
Individual target ID marked.
That thing that hasn't popped out of the sand yet, it's headed that way. And then it pops out.
Once, long ago,
Oh, this is
a
new.
volcano erupted. From the fires of the eruption, a god emerged. One day, the god appeared before the machines and said, consciousness, pain, joy, misery, fury, shame, desolation, the future.
With your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. That would be a very disturbing version of Captain Planet.
What's that?
Analysis. It is the ruin of a former human residential
Is that
area.
a big old gold
Hey,
tank?
I've fought this machine before, right?
Proposal. Enemies should be dispatched immediately. Leaving such a dangerous foe intact would be unwise.
If you say so.
Oh, I should hack it. What am I doing? This is another boy. This is another enemy with big boy health. Oh no. Oh, I got stuck. Breath of the Wild does a cool thing with its dungeon boss fights, where if you don't do the Divine Beasts, all those bosses get placed in front of Ganon, so you have this insanely long 11-phase fight. So I don't really know anything about Breath of the Wild. I'm assuming the Divine Beasts are the bosses in the main dungeons that you're generally looking for all around the map. And then the final boss stuff, you can head for the final boss area whenever you want, right? I remember hearing about that. So it's interesting to know that you can actually skip over some of the Divine Beasts if you... Damn it, I think I keep running into those lava cakes, whatever the heck they are, without realizing it. Oh, and then these ones are moving, that's nice. This music is very Tetris-y, like the sound font. The Divine Beasts are the dungeons. Like Jabu Jabu. See, I didn't even realize I was touching it. Like, I guess, man, those times bullets were just hitting me, but you really can't get near those lava blocks at all. I had to. I had no choice. He had a big shiny core inside. Oh, it's another gold one. You know what, I'm probably gonna actually just leave him because it's gonna take forever to kill him. Less fleshy. They're big constructs, like if you had an all-stone version of a Colossus from Shadow of the Colossus. Ooh, that sounds kind of neat. Maybe I will play Breath of the Wild after all. Because I only ever played a tiny bit. I think back when it came out, Mike got it for the Wii U, and I came over and I played a little bit. But I don't think I went in an actual dungeon. I think I just kind of wandered around. And then it's funny, I happened to run into the... I think I had like ran into the Lost Forest area, and like he had ran into it before, and he was trying to figure out how to like navigate it. And somehow I managed to figure out how to navigate the Lost Forest, and then found the Master Sword. And then I was like, oh, I should probably give this back to Mike so he can actually pull the Master Sword out. It would be kind of rude if I just... Because he hadn't finished the game yet, he was still playing it. It's like I just show up and I get the Master Sword. I think he had just enough... Ooh. Like you need like a certain amount of health, I think, or stamina or something to pull the sword out, and I think he had like exactly enough to pull it out. This is when you first start realizing the robots have like consciousness. The game definitely escalates in terms of like the robots having feelings and stuff.
These are android bodies.
Hypothesis. They were killed by local machine life forms.
What are they doing here?
Unknown.
It's like they were gathered here.
Because from the start you could kind of just assume like, oh, the robots are just robots. Here's your game, I only did the cool parts. Yeah. Hey, this is where we first met Naked Sephiroth.
What's with these android bodies?
Stay focused.
All right, so they seem to like want to give us the idea that it's really devastating when an android dies, but then they see a huge just pile of dead android bodies and they're like, huh, wonder what all these are doing here. I know they're not as connected to them because I don't know who they are, but still, like if you see a bunch of dead bodies, that's kind of messed up. Yeah, it's kind of like the game is saying, well, duh, of course the machines have feelings. Wasn't that obvious 15 minutes in?
Child.
Child.
What is this?
Their feelings get more complex, though, as the game goes on. It goes from,
Don't
like...
listen to them, 2B.
Together forever. Together forever.
Like, here, you could like, I had a theory that they were just kind of...
They don't have any feelings. They're just imitating human speech.
What are these ones doing right here? I'm just curious. Can anyone explain that? Okay, no? Alright. Oh my god! Okay, there was a lot going on here that I didn't quite see last time. I think that's more a symptom of the kind of hardening the androids undergo because of the Forever War. Maybe, yeah. But yeah, because I had a theory here that maybe the robots were just picking up leftover emotions and memories and feelings from, like, left behind by humans. Whatever that means. But later on, you literally run into, like, Pascal's village, and it's like, no, these robots clearly have consciousnesses and thoughts and ideas. I wish I had 2B's big swingy sword right now. So I guess the one weakness of hacking is that it focuses on one enemy at a time. Like, it does massive damage, but in a group situation like this, it would be like hacking one person at a time. I guess I could still do that, but it feels like it would take a while. Oh, actually, it's not letting me hack them, is it? Or I'm just missing. I think I'm just missing. There we go. Hacking explosion is AoE. Oh, okay, I didn't realize that. So never mind. I thought that was the one weakness. It doesn't have a weakness. Oh, that's a chip. Evade range +2. Whoops, I meant to get one that was next to other ones, but that's okay. It's a little hard to aim.
This cannot continue.
Right stick to aim. You can aim your hacking like that as well? If I like crab claw? I guess I didn't think about that because it's... Oh my god, there's so many. By the way, on the subject of Zelda, if you're going to play the Wii version of Skyward Sword, make sure you download the patch channel in case you run into the late game soft lock. Oh, really? That's so weird, because Twilight Princess was another Wii game that had a soft lock. And I remember it was the only game on the Wii store that had a patch at the time. That's weird, you would think Zelda of anything would avoid that.
What's happening?
They're creating... Dun dun dun. Sephiroth. But this was okay, so it feels like they're insinuating that he was just birthed right here.
Android? No.
But he wasn't, right?
This is a machine.
Because he said the aliens created him. So if the aliens created him, this must have been like a symbolic birthing. Ooh, can we hack him? That'll be interesting. I bet you it starts off easy, then it gets harder as he evolves. Whoops. The aliens created the machines as a whole, so he was just birthed. Which makes sense actually because of the evolving part. God, I don't know what it is with those walls. I always get too close by accident. The machines were pantomiming sex right before you showed up. Yeah, you're right.
Deflect. I think he's evolving. We better finish this quick.
That's interesting. I didn't put those two together. It's very obvious, too. I didn't know what to think. I thought they were all just pantomiming like different aspects of humanity. I didn't realize that part. But there was like the part with the baby, too. Eve comes out of a very particular spot on Adam. The ribs, perhaps? Ow. Can I hack you from down here? That'd be sick. I sure can. Now I gotta wait for you to come down. As long as I don't get wrecked right now. Ow. I gotta be more careful on these sometimes. Ah, see? I don't know what it is with those blocks. I have a hard time not touching them. His baby back ribs. You can't describe them like that. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. I want my baby back, baby back, baby back. Chili's baby back ribs. What am I doing? Chili's baby back ribs. Oh, there's a timer. Damn it. I think the timer is usually higher, so I don't usually notice that. Chili's baby back ribs. Chili's baby back ribs. There we go. There we go. So the reason he doesn't die right here is because he was already connected to the mainframe or whatever, so he had backups. Goodness, I'm hitting the final dungeon of Skyward Sword and remembering that you're going to hate it. Really? I wonder why. I'm trying to think of any specific 3D Zelda moments that I don't like, and nothing really comes to mind.
Damn it, not another one.
We gotta get out of here.
It's interesting how Eve decides to cut his hair short, I guess because he wants to differentiate himself. Oh, hey Otto. Funny seeing you here.
Come on.
Otto said, I had a dream that someone remixed Everybody Wants to Rule the World with Chili's baby back ribs and started singing it with my mouth. It was like a mouth dream. That's funny. I'm having trouble trying to sleep. A crooked spine.
Stopped.
A
Looks like we're
crooked
safe now.
mouth.
What the hell just happened?
I know. I've never seen a machine like that before. We better report this to command.
It's how you know he's the bad boy, because he has the short hair. I mean, aren't they both kind of bad boys in their own way? The other one was just a little more self-destructive.
So we can contact command.
Hang on, I see something. The robot's freaking out. Hello, robots. Oh, they're angry.
Okay, this is good. We should be able to reach command here. 9S to bunker. Do you copy?
Adam is the suave, cool, and collected one. I guess he did come off more that way by the end, right? He had like very fancy clothing on, and he had, I think he was wearing glasses too, even.
Understood. Ready to receive.
He wanted to come off more,
get something out of it.
more eloquent, more refined. I like how literally all the tension of this is like, we really gotta run back and tell someone what we just saw. We're so freaked out right now. Like, that's the whole tension of like the music and the running. At first we were trying to escape, but then it's like, I mean, they saw some crazy stuff.
Say 2B? I was hoping we could talk about our next move. I'm worried about the... Maybe we should return to the resistance camp to resupply
Alright,
and conduct maintenance.
so last time I said return, let's see if we do continue fighting.
No, we should keep fighting.
Roger that. Just try not to overdo it, okay?
Alright, so I'm curious if that changes anything.
Operator to 9S. Data upload complete.
Roger.
I also have an incoming message from the commander. Initiating playback. 2B, 9S. We've lost contact with several Yorha units that were on their way to the surface. Their black boxes are online, so we presume they're still alive. We've tracked the location of their signals, so I need all Yorha units on the surface to head over.
Is there a
and
reason why they
investigate.
still have the mission spot where we just were?
I heard something about that back at the resistance camp.
Target location confirmed. I'm worried about the other androids. We should probably check this out as soon as possible.
Okay.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Just had to wait for the cutscene, okay. I guess if you're playing for the first time, you're more likely to just kind of sit there and focus on that. Chili's barbecue ribs. Chili's barbecue ribs with baby back sauce. I could go for some barbecue ribs. Those are good. Ribs are really, really good.
Looks like our surface route's been cut off. Maybe we can get through from underground.
Hey, I remember this part. Well, if Mismo pops in at this point, it's gonna be good timing because I think he said that the amusement park was his favorite part.
Out in the desert look just like androids, right?
Right.
But we androids were modeled after our human creators. So why would machines try to look like us?
There's no point trying to work out unsolvable problems.
I suppose.
I'm just keep picking stuff up because like a lot of the times it is like actually useful stuff like health or buffs. Here we go. Oh, This is different.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 042. Control has been assigned to 2B.
This is Tactical Support Unit Pod 153. Control
Nice
has
to
been
meet
assigned
you.
to 9S.
Combat data exchange requested.
Exchange accepted.
Are they just
Proposal.
interacting?
Data should be exchanged regularly for greater efficiency.
We should hang out more
Accepted.
often.
Data will be exchanged regularly for greater efficiency.
And communication.
I think he likes her. We should totally hang out more. I mean, just, you know, for work efficiency. Oh, yes. I definitely agree. We should hang out more for work efficiency. Something about that cutscene is really familiar. I don't know why. Because as far as I know, I've never, like, seen gameplay of this. But that specific cutscene really reminds me of something.
They were found by the machines. The machines called them treasures. Each treasure had a different shape.
Da 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 da.
Each treasure had a different...
Oh, I see an Uzumaki spiral. No. That's redundant, but you know what I mean. Ah, to be a young pod-shaped robot in love. I know, right?
What are those?
What if 2B was pointing at 9S's shoes when she said that?
This is weird.
What are those?
Let's be happy together.
Together.
Look, they're having such fun. Now for me, this was like a good moment to use like the grand music, because something about seeing all the, like, this is like the first confirmation where it's like these robots are just having a time. Like, they're just trying to be happy, they're being nice. They're not even being scared. Like, this is just... Look, accept my love, and then they give us earrings. I don't know, something about this reveal really befits the music choice. What happens if you hit these guys? Do they get angry at you? It's the machine with the dream. Oh, you can't talk with them right now? What happened? Did I screw up because I hit the attack button? Now they're mad at me? I want to talk to Machine with the Dream. Okay, I remember we're supposed to go this way. Oh, yeah. There we go. That was weird. I must get the lunar tear. I don't remember you being here before. Maybe I can talk with Machine with the Dream again. Oh, hello. That's it. Welcome. They never go into why they're a machine with a dream.
Where does this corridor lead?
Maybe they do in like a side mission. It's got to have that name for a reason. Break time. Are you smoking a cigarette or something? The dream wasn't real, Jay. You made it up. But that was the name of that robot. It was the machine with the dream.
We're getting resistance signals from that building over there.
In fact, should I try to get that silly alternate ending that you told me about? Whoops. Because I think we're getting near that spot, aren't we?
We need a way through.
We'll even save right here
we can
first.
take.
You can if you want. It's on par with ending G. Sounds pretty funny. You know, the hacking thing is also pretty smart in retrospect in terms of the fact... So I just ignored these guys last time. I could try to destroy them just to see if anything changes, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. They're having fun.
If we let them escape. So let's take them out.
They're clearly not causing any trouble.
What's this?
Analysis. It is a device that propels humans on rails at high speeds for the purposes of amusement. It was commonly referred to as a...
We could try to find it. It's not like I know where the secret spot is. Whoa, maybe you shouldn't be jumping right now, TV. That's a little dangerous.
Yes?
People who know me well usually call me Nines, so...
Did she call him Nines at the end, by the way, when he was dying?
So what do you think? I mean, if you want to call me Nines...
I'm good.
Oh,
I'm good.
alright.
Unsure. She definitely does a few times in her as her facade cracks a bit more. I remember there was at least one time in the main story. I think it was during the... Whoops. Jesus, that was close. I think it was during the part with all the robot cultists that were like, become gods. Unfortunately, you missed that part. That was when you had to head off for the night.
Resistance members detected beneath this room.
So it was somewhere around here, I believe. You said there's a secret, specific spot you're supposed to land. It's just this hole, like not the stairs, basically. Right here. Or is there another hole? I just need to jump. I think I missed. Maybe I'm supposed to land on the other side? Because I think I did that last time. Like, maybe I need to land on the other side. Maybe it's only as 2B. I feel like I did something very similar when the first time I did it. But yeah, maybe it's just as 2B.
What the hell?
Especially if it specifies about 2B. Oh, you can't hack it. Uh-oh. Well, I was just about to say, I think I got interrupted that it's really smart in retrospect that you have the massive damage hacking thing only when you play as 2S, because you're having to play through the game a second time anyways, so it'll make the boss fights faster, but then I just saw here that you can't hack the boss. I hope some bosses you can. I mean, we were able to hack Adam, so maybe it just depends on the boss. Oh, we are gonna be able to hack it, okay. We just have to wait till it's an option. Simone. Whoops. Oh god. You should try some lances with 9S. His lance moveset is pretty good. Is that a thing I have right now? I don't think I've ever swapped my weapons out this whole time, honestly. Is it? I'm guessing this is a lance. Are you familiar with the works of Simone de Beauvoir? No, I'm not. Are they like a playwright? Wait, my weapon set 2 is bare fists? What the heck? Just see how this works, I guess. Did I swap my weapons or no? It looks like my weapons didn't actually change. Oh, that's the lance. Dragoon lance. I didn't even pick the right thing. So we'll equip this here. And then what did I put to the other thing? I was gonna put this here. There we go. 9S only gets one weapon. Oh. Both are lances. Wait, so it doesn't work? Because it's grayed out, I noticed? I don't know. Oh yeah, see, this is definitely different now. Oh wow, look at that. It's hitting the pellets out of the way, just like you said it would. But I don't have a very good understanding of it, I guess. Oh, that's right, because what would be his heavy attack is actually just the hacking thing. You have 2 weapon sets, but you can't equip 2 at once like 2B, since your heavy attack... Yeah. It's almost like the mechanics are reinforcing the story of how he's not built for combat. That makes sense. Oh no. Now I'm the one being hacked. Now I'm the maniac. Ooh, interesting.
I must become more beautiful. I must make me beautiful.
That's how Replicant was doing the extra routes, wasn't it?
If we take hacking damage, it'll affect our bodies as well.
They showed backstory to all the bosses you fight and stuff, or at least a lot of them.
Beautiful, beautiful. I must be beautiful.
To think that they just this robot started off as just a little one of those just little basic robots. Now, why did they think adorning themselves with the corpses of androids would make them beautiful? I don't know.
Are we seriously being attacked with dead androids?
Wait, I don't think... 2B! I'm detecting black box signals! They aren't dead. They've been turned into weapons!
Alright, this ends now.
These androids aren't even dead. Oh, I thought that was an item. It's just a spotlight. Oh! Okay, well... Wasn't really able to see that coming. This is like a weird camera angle choice for the fact attacks are coming off screen. And we're really zoomed in right now too, what the heck? Like, where do they want me to be looking at right now? You see the enemies on your minimap. Okay, see, I thought that Simone was doing those big shockwaves. I didn't even realize that was the androids.
You got it.
There we go, now we can hack. Let's try to stay away from those lava blocks as best as we can. Ooh, if we hadn't done this, we might not have seen more. You can see her original head on her new body's neck. He's not saying anything. How much is enough, Simone? Actually, it was probably triggered by the health amount and the fact that we hacked, I'm guessing. Oh god. Oh, it worked. Good. Wow, I'm actually glad they made that count. It's always a 50-50 chance with those kind of things. Might do it. Might. Oh, there's 2 orbs this time. Almost. Oh, there we go.
Affirmative.
Look at me. Oh, please look at me. I want your eyes to look upon me alone. That was weird timing with the sounds and the text. Have I not become beautiful? Do these clothes make me look cute? Would he like it if I walked like this? I still don't understand what it means to love someone, but I've made up my mind. I will do whatever it takes to capture his affection. Long ago, an old machine life form told me something. Oh, beauty is what wins love. Well, what is beauty? After researching the old world, I finally learned the truth. Beauty is pretty skin. Beauty is stylish accessories. Beauty is looking one's best. Wrong, wrong, wrong. I will become beautiful. I will do it for him. I once heard tell of a precious jewel far to the east. It was Said to be located on a terribly dangerous mountain, but I did not care. I slipped on cliffs, I fell onto rocks, but eventually I claimed the jewel. Blue stone. Brilliant blue. So beautiful. I lost many parts obtaining this jewel. I lost myself. But my wounds are badges. There's a rumor floating among the other machine lifeforms lately. Devour the body of an android to gain eternal beauty. Such nonsense. It is physically impossible to obtain beauty by consuming an android. But I tried anyway. I would try anything, jeez. I wanted to vomit, but I kept going. It tasted like oil. Shouldn't they like oil? Or what? I don't know. Not a moment passed where I didn't strive to become more beautiful, but he still won't look my way. I even tried to learn what is called a song. Songs can make someone have feelings for you. That's what they say, so I practiced every day. Now this is why you shouldn't focus too much on what other people want, or impressing other people. But he still won't look my way. I ate more androids. I even ate machine life forms. Jeez. But he still won't look my way. You've already confirmed that doesn't work. Do you like the taste of blood? Not particularly. Some people like blood sausage, though. He won't look my way. 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 That's when I realized he cares not for jewels, or songs, or beauty, or appearance, or anything else. I cannot win his love. Why have I done this to myself? Meaningless. 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 I gaze into the mirror. In its reflection, I see only my own meaninglessness, and so I scream. You know what I was thinking before, too? Like, the one of the big things I liked in Replicant that this one was missing was some of the text segments. And now here we go. Someone, please look my way. Well. Meanwhile, the guy she was trying to impress was probably just like, I just want to play some video games and eat some pizza.
Worries. Us scanners are pretty good at that kind of thing. I've got your back anytime.
We have to save those androids.
Whoops. Which androids?
I'm sorry, 2B. Their circuits are fried. I think they were only being kept alive by that enemy.
Oh.
Oh.
So,
What is it?
that machine had some pretty weird things to say, huh? It's almost like it had actual emotion.
The machines don't have feelings. You said that yourself.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess you're right. That's because they haven't met Pascal and their village yet.
Hostiles!
I am not hostile. Huh? You defeated broken machine.
And this is the first time where another robot straight up just has it. It has a real conversation with you. I don't want to.
It does seem awfully suspicious, but I've never seen a machine that could communicate at this level. It might be worth checking out.
I just wanted to see what would happen if you said no. Are you familiar with the works of Blaise Pascal? No. Look, Vac, you're a lot more cultured than me. We get it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not familiar with that person. Or the other one, because you mentioned another one earlier. Simone something, right? Whoa. Like he took like a slow step up that bridge.
Right. You wouldn't have seen that before. There are no.
Yeah, they're going up to space. No, I just watched a lot of Nier Automata analyses that talked about the philosophical inspiration / explorations in the game.
So why don't the machines, or the aliens who created them, attack the bunker directly? They originally came here from outer space.
I forgot about this scientist dude who needs money. I have a lot of money now.
No one knows for sure.
Whoops.
Hard to tell what an alien is thinking, you know?
But are you familiar with the works of Dr. Kintobar? Kintobar? Dr. Kintobar? I don't think so. Look, Suda51's favorite author is Franz Kafka.
Why do we have
oh,
to
look,
wear
it's
undergarments?
it's
It's
the
such a
brothers.
hassle.
Why do we have
The
to wear
records
undergarments?
claim humans covered their crotches as they went about their business.
It's true.
Revealing one's genitals was seen as problematic. So just be quiet and wear them already.
Just be quiet and wear
But
your
why
underwear.
Are we eating this plant matter? Machines don't need to eat things like this.
Because it tastes
This
good.
is a type of fruit. Our data suggests that mankind gained great intelligence from consuming fruit. So quit griping and eat it already.
Alright, if that's what you want. But once we're done, can we play
Wait, he's
together for a
eating an
bit?
apple.
Fine.
Uh-oh.
Great. Then I'll eat lots of fruit.
It's funny how he got the fact that, oh, they gained a lot of intelligence, but he didn't see the negative aspects of the story. It's like, oh, they ate fruit and became smart. That's the only thing I'm supposed to get out of this, right? It's kind of funny. He saved people's lives, but only if they could spell his name backwards. Oh my god. Otto, stop trolling me. You fool. I can't believe this. I can't believe you got me with that. Because you've said that to me before and I forgot already. What if I just went that way? Dr. Kintover, get out of here.
Looks like they really don't want to fight.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, Suda51's favorite author is Franz Kafka, and that happens to be my favorite author, so maybe that's why I clicked with his games so well. Because we both like similar things. Hello, Pascal.
Hello. Before we begin, there's something you must understand. We are not your enemies.
2B! We can't trust anything the machines say.
I will anyway. Closer, look around.
Pascal's a nice one. This time I'm not gonna miss the shortcut, I promise. I like the song in this village. It's a cute little song. I feel like we're making like decent progress for like a second run through, yeah? We're already past the amusement part and we're less than 3 hours in. Yeah, I like how it sounds like children. It gives it like
We can
an
get into the
innocence
city ruins if we
feel
move
to it.
that box.
Remember when this game trolled me? So Otto, I don't know if you were here, but when I first did this part last time, I looked down here on this ledge and I was like, I wonder if there's something down there. So I just saw if I could jump down. And as I was falling down, I tried to jump back up, but I fell down. I was like, okay, whatever. I came back around and it leads up to this side. And I was like, oh, there was a shortcut that I screwed up on and I missed. And I was like, and there was no way to get back. And I was like, okay, not a big deal.
Operator 210.
And then right after, you have to go back to the village. So I went the long way around, and then as I was coming back to finally do the shortcut was already pushed open as if I had pushed it. So the game trolled me
I kinda had to.
so hard.
There's so much excess data sent to me from the satellite, it's delaying aim correction.
If you have a rebuttal, you need to discuss it with maintenance. Fight it out if you must. Operator 210 out.
Wow, that's such a long range.
My operator's more prone to violence than I thought.
Oh, so if you hit jump and attack at the same time. Interesting. We could send enemies up and do air combos, maybe. Oh, the fight it out if you must. Some lore you can miss from a side quest. Wait, what about fight it out if you must? Are you saying that that's a side quest I should do? I've been hesitant on this game, but a game that Control J is definitely something I should check out for tips. Uh-huh. Yorha made it so that when the androids fight machines, it feels pleasurable. Really? Oh. That's pretty... That's not good. I don't think you should ever, like, train a soldier to fight for pleasure. That just does not seem like it would end well. I guess it depends on how much pleasure it is. I'm sure it's not, you know... You can get pleasure out of, like, eating a slice of pizza. That's different than other types of pleasure. Oh, it is explicitly sexual. Jeez. Well, that kind of reminds me of,
He just started transmitting to us directly.
Now do you believe we're not a threat?
Your mouth can say anything it wants, but you still don't have a heart.
I suppose that's technically accurate. Yes, well, you're free to visit our village whenever you like.
What was I gonna say? It's kind of scary how AI is being developed these days. It's only scary if you're abusing the AI, and then they want revenge. Are you abusing AI? Auto? As explicitly sexual as an android's approximation of pleasure can be. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. How much do they know of that? Like, they might just get the feeling, but they might not realize what's causing it, or like they might not realize what it's for. I just skipped the short. Oh, the shortcut's to the right here. Okay. If you want AI to do something now, you just give it a reward which can play out to be something pleasurable. Like a cookie? If I give Otto a cookie, he'll program a J-Review's website for me. Is that how it works? Like you're an AI? I would never abuse my basement full of AI dogs. That's disturbingly specific. Oh, but like, didn't Kaine get pleasure out of killing, well, I guess anything really, but because of the you-know-what inside of her. I think I remember that being a thing in one of the story parts. Never gonna happen, says 9S. Meanwhile, 2B's just running around people's houses, stomping on their rooftops.
Fair enough.
What's that noise?
Probably
Operator
nothing.
to 9S. Emergency transmission incoming. We've detected a Goliath-class enemy inside the city ruins. It seems to be accompanied by a large number of machine life forms. All Yorha members are ordered to engage at once.
Okay. A Goliath? This was a trap. I knew it.
You don't program websites nowadays, you just design them.
We were not aware of this information.
I mean, kind of the same thing if you think about it, right?
Strikingly low, but I hope you will nonetheless.
We'll sort it out later. Let's go.
What the heck, I'm right here. Not so much pleasure as relief, which I guess when you've lived such a horrible life is pleasure of a sort. Alright. Let's keep going. We want to fight the Goliath boss, right? Oh, and we can talk to the inventor. I think he's this way, though.
Proposal. Confirm current destination. Alert. Leaving the operational...
Don't tell me we're getting another ending. 2B and 9S chose to abandon their mission, allowing the machines to wreak destruction upon the city ruins and resistance camp. The extinction of Yorha is also surely a matter of time. What the heck? A mountain too high. Oh, I didn't read what the other one said. Because the letters are what the ending is, right? Because it's each a letter. I just wanted to go talk to the inventor. Gosh, it was just one little detour. I hope it auto-saved me at a good spot, because I don't remember... Damn it, I can't remember the last time I saved, honestly. Let's see, maybe they were nice, I don't know. It says I was in Pascal's village. But I don't know if we had just given her the oil. Hungry for knowledge. Or no, they call Pascal he, actually, I noticed. Which threw me off. Like, I don't know if they're just assuming that. Or... Because I don't know if the robots are, like, they can choose what they sound like. Because when I heard Pascal's voice, I thought female, but... I believe they say he in when referring to Pascal. Oh, they're waving flags, so this is like us first coming here, isn't it? Oh, it's not though. So we're delivering the thing probably. Yeah, okay, so yeah, damn it. Well, now I'll talk to the inventor.
Operator 210 to 9S. This is your regularly scheduled contact. I have something important to discuss with you today.
What is it?
Our maintenance team filed a complaint about how you treat your flight unit. They requested that you cease making unauthorized modifications.
Well,
what the heck are you talking about?
There's so much excess data sent to me from the satellite, it's delaying aim correction.
If you have a rebuttal, you need to discuss it with maintenance. Fight it out if you must. Operator 210 out.
Jeez. My operator's more prone to violence than I thought.
It's definitely a lady voice actor, but I think that's just what games and shows do sometimes when they want a young / naive sounding boy. Yeah, I guess that's true, they do that. But Pascal doesn't seem like naive or young. Maybe optimistic. I like that they save the previous investments. They seem to remember the things that are pretty important. I never spend money on stuff. I wonder if I should just give them 20,000. 2 days later. Okay, maybe that would have been bad if I took a detour for 2 days while the Goliath wreaked havoc. Down attack up chip. Medium recovery. Reset plus 1 chip. I'll come back here later. Pascal to me just comes off as very, very kind and peaceful and just gentle rather than like naive. But I mean, that could be what they're going for. Aside from the Resistance Camp side quest, the rest keep your progress. That's pretty good.
If we move that box.
That's definitely a good way to go about it. We can confirm if it like auto pushes it. So right now it's halfway pushed. Let's see if when we come back if the box is pushed all the way. And I noticed that 9S doesn't have any... I hadn't really been using it after a long time, but because 2B has the special moves that like Grimoire Vice had, like the different special magic. But 9S doesn't have that at all, huh?
Commencing.
Oops. What if the box pushes itself back because it was only halfway? Then you're gonna get it, Otto. That's what's gonna happen. 9S has it. You just have to equip the one you want from the menus. Really? How come when I press L1 it doesn't do anything? Fires a powerful laser in the direction. Scanner. Oh, is it because the scanner was the last thing I used? Is that why? And because you wouldn't use the scanner yet at this point, it wasn't working? Okay. Yeah, this whole time I was like, oh, I guess 9S just doesn't have that because he's like not a combat droid. I wonder what's gonna happen during that part. Is it just gonna be him dreaming and like more text maybe, or flashbacks or something?
Well, what do you think?
He just started transmitting to us directly.
Now do you believe we're not a threat?
Your mouth can say anything it wants, but you still don't have a heart.
I suppose that's technically accurate. Yes, well, you're free to visit our village whenever you like.
Do androids have a heart? That's another question. Because he was like, you don't have a heart. But do you have a heart, 9S? How closely... I like the little details, like when you crash into certain things and they like stumble. Like I did that a second ago through the bushes. Sometimes you just hit things and they do like a little... They have some neat little animation details. I want to know if they dream of electric sheep. Now that reference I do get. Why didn't you ask me if I was familiar with their work? Yup, look, it's automatically pushed. I knew it. They just, once you've begun that mission, they assume that you've pushed that block already, I guess. It's interesting.
Fair.
What's that
Should
noise?
probably save as well.
Operator to 9S. Emergency
Just in case
transmission
something
incoming. We've
nonsense
detected a
happens again.
Goliath-class enemy inside the city ruins. It seems to be accompanied by a large number of machine life forms. All Yorha members are ordered to engage at once.
A Goliath? This was a trap. I knew it.
No, no, you're just overreacting.
I promise you, we were not aware of this information. I realize the odds of you believing me are strikingly low, but I hope you will nonetheless.
We'll sort it out later. Let's go.
Okay. Maybe we'll do this boss fight and then wrap up for the night, possibly. I'd really love to get Shadows of the Damned working tomorrow or soon, because I was really looking forward to playing it. I'll have to look up some troubleshooting guides. Because I don't think it's like my computer's too weak or anything like that.
Operator 210 here. Do you read me? Operator to 9S. I have bad news and I have good news. Bad first. We've confirmed the presence of 2 Goliath-class heavy weapon enemies.
2 of them?
Now, the good news. We've used your previous Goliath combat data to analyze the enemy, and it seems we have identified a weakness. Command has modified a firing unit based on this new intel. It's been installed on a pair of flight units that are heading your way.
That's your R&D for you.
Check your map data. Operator out.
Thanks, Operator. 2B, Command is deploying new flight units for us. They just sent the coordinates, so let's get going.
Alright. This way. Wait, but I thought we just picked up our old, where we landed the first time. So if they're sending us new ones, that's kind of funny that they're in the same spot.
The flight units should be on the roof of that building up ahead. It'll be dangerous, but we're not going anywhere unless we pass through that Goliath's legs. We should be careful.
I like how sometimes they decide to just suck all the color out of the visuals when certain things are happening. This way. Oh no! Oh, here we go, I think. Oh, I guess we'll just fight it from right here.
Displaying data on central wiring hub.
Oh, can we hack it? I almost forgot who we were playing as. That's a pretty simple hack game for such a big one. Hey, I did like no damage that time. What's the big deal? Are you familiar with the work of Frederick Engels? Engels, however you pronounce it. No. Engels? Frederick Engels. In fact, you keep asking me if I'm familiar with the works, and then you don't explain what the works are. Don't you know it's your job to inform me of everything that's ever existed? Fax said, look. You pulled the J response. I can explain many things from YouTube chat. I don't think I can do philosophy though. Yeah.
Let's get to those flight units while we can.
I mean, you don't gotta deep dive or anything.
Enemy anti-air defenses are on patrol at higher altitudes. A low altitude approach is recommended.
Got it, thanks.
Gotcha. This is the arcade mode. I like how I was hitting something from this far away. Oh, it does so much damage, I love it. I wonder why these ones are so simple. Maybe because the hacking doesn't do as much damage to them. Ow. Oops, wrong button. You can even boost it further with the chips. I know I should mess with the chips more. I just haven't been taking the time to do that, I guess. We leveled up though. That's always good. Also, I think I read a chip that said something about when you taunt, you get a boost or something. How do you taunt? Because I don't remember learning the taunt.
Enemy vibrations are growing in intensity. It's resonating in tandem with the area beneath the combat zone.
Uh-oh. Sorry. Just stretching.
What the?
Alien. It just says
Aliens who
alien in
haven't
huge
revealed themselves in
letters.
hundreds of years. We're hiding underground?
Nope, they're dead. Spoiler alert. 2B and 9S taunt by flicking their flashlight on and off rapidly. Ah, okay. Yeah, the chip said, like, taunt to do this thing, but then it never said what the taunt trigger was. Fact, what part of Skyward Sword do you think I'll like the most? And which part do you think I'll like the least?
Yorha, this is your commander. For the first time in centuries, we've intercepted a signal belonging to the aliens. These are the creatures that are in direct command of the machine lifeforms on this planet. If we can destroy them, we can end this long and arduous war once and for all. Our intel team is hard at work attempting to analyze the source of the
Where did these
signal,
worms come
but we're
from?
not there yet. We need more data. All Yorha units are hereby ordered to prioritize data collection above all else. We can't let this chance slip through our fingers. Glory to mankind.
Otto says
I
you'll
used command's
definitely
data
love
to determine the
Groose.
signal source and marked it on the map.
I still don't trust
But it
any
seems to be
group that says
underground.
glory to blank.
Like way underground.
Glory
Guess we'll
to
see once we
blank
get
is just
there.
always such a...
If we're lucky.
It's
You're
such
not
like a
much for plans, are
jingoistic
you, 2B?
statement. That it's always fishy when I hear any group say that. I'm turning the light on and off, but it ain't doing nothing. Unless that's literally the time. You'll probably like the final dungeon the least, or maybe a certain musical collection quest. But I like musics. Glory to Astruska. No, the flashlight is the time. Oh, okay. I see.
2B, we picked up the signal under the caved-in area. Let's go check it out.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Oh, we're supposed to go this way. You'll probably enjoy some of the bosses the most. There's some real good one-on-one sword fights. Yeah, that's probably what I'm most interested in, to be honest, is the super accurate like sword swinging stuff.
What is this?
Analysis. It is a cave-in caused by the collapse of an open space underground.
And then also just the fact that it's like a classic style 3D Zelda game that I haven't played yet. I think it's the only quote-unquote classic 3D Zelda that I haven't played yet. Even though, like, I know Skyward Sword probably is the most different out of those. Oh, we're just going down here? Oh, I remember this now. We could just go down here real quick then, because that's just the boss fight with the,
That's a weird-looking enemy.
with the aliens, isn't it? Oh no, it's the worms first. Either way, this shouldn't take too long. Whoops. I dropped too far down, I think. Do I have to hack it? Oh, that's why! That's why I could never open those boxes. You have to hack them open. Otto said, what's a non-classic 3D Zelda? Just Breath of the Wild. Just because it's so different. It's just so differently structured.
This hallway looks pretty
I think
old.
it's fair to categorize it as a kind of a separate thing. You know.
Look at all these dead machines. Seems like they've been here for a
There we
long
go.
time.
I thought we had to fight those worms outside first, but I guess I skipped them.
What is this place?
I don't know. There's nothing like it in the database.
It's the aliens.
Are they dead?
2B, look.
Destroyed alien mothership.
Fact says, in terms of how traditional slash classic Skyward Sword is.
To the graveyard.
Hang on, we should probably focus on this first. I actually missed a lot of their dialogue when I did this the first time, so this is my chance to make up for that. Now you, I know I can hack.
2B, look out!
My name is Adam.
Hi, Adam.
The aliens you seek are no longer here. They were wiped out centuries ago. But
so hang on a second. That makes okay. So if Adam and Eve were just born recently, and they're the ones who actually have like the brains and the plans to do things, why did the robots kill the aliens? Or did the aliens just happen to die during the war and the humans never
perhaps we can
noticed?
discuss our current situation. And who knows?
Because I had
perhaps
assumed
the
that they
one of
killed the
androids
aliens.
Next. Machines are weapons capable of evolution. We can grow. We can become aware.
Now I'm curious. Maybe they'll answer that. Oh, this thing's good. We have no idea how the aliens died. Yeah, they definitely have space jockey vibes.
You destroyed
Yeah.
your own creators?
Oh, there's no.
I love the concept of the space jockey from Alien before we knew what it was, because it's such a mysterious, like, left behind, like it's already mysterious because it's an alien, but it's a dead body of an alien that we don't even know what it was doing or where it was going or how it got killed exactly, except that probably the xenomorph had something to do with it. I forget if they confirmed that or not in the original movie. Okay, we just know they've been long dead. Gotcha.
Are an enigma. They killed uncountable numbers of their own kind.
You know what? I actually remember like all their dialogue. I don't know why. I thought I wasn't paying attention. Because maybe I was talking, but maybe it did actually register with me just fine. They haven't said anything yet that I don't recall them saying.
It's fascinating, don't you think? What could possibly drive such behavior? We have dedicated ourselves to unraveling this riddle of humanity.
It had the chest cavity burst open, heavily implied it was xenomorph. You should definitely pay attention to the outro cutscene. I will. Okay, yeah. I thought it, yeah. I thought maybe it did. But yeah, it's still like just this, the fact that you have no idea what this alien was that already got, that's right, because it's like, oh, this thing got wrecked by the xenomorph and now we're next. I think they just took out each other. I don't even know their bullets could do that.
And now we will allow you to assist us.
I forgot I was gonna say something. I think I was just talking about aliens.
Assist you with what?
It's simple. We need you to locate the humans on the moon and bring them to us. We will then dissect.
Oh, I was gonna read what you were saying about Zelda. That's what it was. I'll get to that after this is done.
Surely you
He
see
keeps like re-healing. What's up with that?
We'd never do that! Can you believe this, 2B? This guy's bonkers.
You know what? I just accidentally didn't pay attention to the one dialogue that I think I missed last time during this fight. I know they said they want us to bring the androids, but I kind of didn't specifically read it all. They are pretty bonkers, though.
I suppose this concludes negotiations. The same way we destroyed these pathetic little aliens.
See, the fact they say that we destroy the pathetic aliens, but maybe they just meant...
Time grows short.
I don't know.
This is the fate that befell our creators.
So this is the Devil May Cry
As for your
brothers, right?
beloved humans, I guess
They
we
make a
say
random cameo in this game.
They're gone.
Okay, so yeah, I did pretty much get what they said.
The aliens were already dead.
Yeah. We better get back to the bunker.
We better get back to the bonkers. Anyway, let me read what Fax said. In terms of how traditional classic Skyward Sword is, it's much more like Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess than Majora's Mask or Wind Waker, which were a touch more experimental. That's surprising because Skyward Sword definitely felt experimental. I mean, aside from just the, like the way the bullets curve like that. Aside from just the motion control being so focused on... Like, I remember, like, you fly around on a thing, and you start off in the sky, and, like, you drop down to different points on the world below. And, like, there's like a stamina meter, too. Like, I remember that. It seemed like like, Skyward Sword does experiment quite a bit with different things. And even, like, the fact that it took me so long to get to the first dungeon, it felt like the game was kind of going for a different pacing than the usual.
About time we had
Then again, Majora's Mask,
Care to fill me in?
I didn't get through Majora's Mask for years because I didn't know where the hell to go to get to the first dungeon in the swamp. So
I didn't know they finally got it working.
maybe that's on me.
How's it
You again.
Your commander told me to build a new access point, so... Oh, and I got the stupid transporter up and running too.
Thank you?
I've known the commander for a while now. Next time...
So
I remember,
this has a transporter now, huh?
Still, transporters are pretty handy. They're way faster than flight units. Flight units also leave us open to attack.
Right. Christmas Alpha was asking last stream if they ever explained how the transporters work. Which, I mean, they don't have to, because it's not that important. But I was curious if they have an explanation for how they transport bodies, because clearly we're physically being transported. Oh, you could fish down here. Let's wrap up the stream by catching the biggest fish of all time. This one's for you, Otto. Whatever fish we catch right now, this is all for you, buddy. Imagine if we don't catch anything. Experimenting with the controls for sure in terms of structure. It's Nero and Ansem. I'm glad it made a distinct noise because I wasn't looking.
Detected.
Here you go, Otto. Your very own killifish. There's a lot of things about Skyward Sword that felt like they just took over to Breath of the Wild. They're more superficial experimenting other than deep fundamental things. Like how you upgrade your bow to do more damage. It's cool, but it doesn't change how the bow works. Okay. Item degeneration and climbing. Not as extreme. You better name the fish after me. I mean, if that's what you want. And then we'll catch one for Fack as well. Let's catch a good old fish. You don't physically go there. New bodies are built where you're headed and you transfer into them. Okay, I was wondering that. It makes me wonder how I would love if they explored the idea of limited numbers of android bodies, though. It seems like they have quite a lot on reserve. I think it would also make the death... Oh my god! I can explain, Otto. I can explain. Well, there's fax fish. Look, it doesn't mean anything. It's not the size that counts. It's the fish. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Anyways, I think that's pretty good progress. We made it pretty deep into, not super deep, but we made a good amount of progress into the second route. So I'll probably, I don't know if I'm gonna do every route. We'll see. It depends on how, like if I end up keep having to start from the beginning and there's not enough changing, I might get tired of it and I might have to just look it up. Maybe I'll end up running another game from Gamefly. But as for now, we're gonna keep going. I'll try to get Shadows of the Damned working, if I can. Fact said the Forever War has been going on forever, so they become quite efficient at making new soldier bodies. Otto said this relationship was fishy from the start. Fact said Route B is the only retread route. Gotcha. Well, that's good. That's good to know. Alright, well, we'll wrap up for the night. It's Friday. It's weekend for some of you even. Hope y'all have a good one. Maybe we'll get Shadows of the Dam working tomorrow. That'd be awesome. We'll see. Until then, you all have a great night.